You are not weird for feeling stuck. Everybody goes through a season when they're kind of in this nothing space where you don't have anything you can look forward to and you don't know if you'll ever feel joy or happiness again. In this episode, I'm going to show you exactly how to go from feeling stuck to feeling a space of joy. You do deserve it, even if you think you don't. So on the very top of the sheet, I wrote this down for you so I can read it to you. You're going to write, this is my, in capital letters, this is my joy sheet. I will do my best to do everything on this list, and I reserve the right to change my mind. So on this part, you're not writing this part. So on this part, reserving the right to change your mind. It may have been a long time since you saw any kind of happiness. And so when you write this list, you may find that some of the things you wrote are not actually things you want to do. So you're not going to beat yourself up when you say, you know what, I actually don't want to do that. You just cross it right off the list. But if it is something that you do want to do and you're just scared or nervous, put on your big girl pants and do it anyway. All right, let's continue. I reserve the right to change my mind. Everything on this list must be doable, affordable, things I think I like, and things I will do alone. Let me just give you just a minute, write it down, and then we'll get started. Oh, the last part. I will start today. All right, go. So while you're writing that down, I'm going to explain why these rules are important. What you're going to do is start creating a daily habit of taking care of yourself. A lot of us, especially if you're a mom or you take care of somebody else, you are putting others before you regularly, and that is very noble. However, even when you're on the airplane, if that oxygen mask comes down, they tell you to put yours on first. And the reason is because if you pass out on that plane, you can't help your people next to you. The same is true with life. You put your mask on first, you help yourself first, and you'll see that you're better able to help the people around you because you're okay. So you're going to create this daily habit. You're going to really discover things that you actually enjoy. I was stuck in a rut of doing things with people that I thought was fun, and it really wasn't. And I didn't realize that until I stepped out of that space and started to discover things I actually liked. Along this journey, you're also going to find that you really like yourself. Now, if you don't struggle with that, you're going to like yourself even more. I guarantee it. Now, on the top left side, I'm going to show you in my little tablet. On the top left side, I know it's reversed, but work with me here. You're going to write joy list right over here on top left side. On the far right side, you're going to write date. Because remember, we're going to write things that are doable, affordable, and we're going to put a date on it. So we know exactly when we're going to do it. Don't make this list and say one day. You're going to write that one day on this sheet. You're also going to add something else that I haven't titled, but I'm going to show you what in just a second. So I have a joy list that I went through. Okay, perfect. All right. So I have the Georgia Safari, and then I wrote $40. I put the dollar amount, so I know how much I'm spending. Then there is a place called the Bookseller, and I put the date next to both of them. Then we have the Gibbs Garden, Atlanta. That was $30. Then I have Murder Mystery Dinner, 10/25/25. And I went through all of these things. So those are some ideas of what you can do. I also went for a hike. I went out to eat. I went to the Atlanta Beltline and got one of the electric scooters and went from restaurant to restaurant. The goal there was I was looking for a restaurant with a tasting menu of about 10 to 15 courses, and I couldn't find one. So I said, I will make my own tasting menu. I got on a scooter and I went to multiple restaurants along the Beltline and ate their appetizers. It was amazing. You can also do free, simple things. Going on a walk in your neighborhood, taking a long shower. One thing I did surrounding showers was romanticizing it. So I got a shower lamp off of Amazon. I want to say it was like 15 or 20 bucks. It's rechargeable. Just stuck it up in my shower. It changes colors. So I liked using purple, blue, or gold. I lit some candles all over my bathroom. You can get candles. You can get a pack of tea candles for $1 from the Dollar Tree or $1.25 from the $1.25 tree. Whatever. Lit some candles. I like to watch TV. Sometimes I played music. Other times I brought my phone in the shower and turned on my favorite show and took a slow, long shower. Going to the gym was another thing. I am not a gym girly and nothing about the gym sounds like fun. But I did start going last year and I do enjoy it and it does actually relieve stress. I heard it. I didn't believe it, but it's true. So take a few moments. Write a few things down on your list. What in your area have you seen and said, I'd like to go there one day, or I would love to do something like that, and you haven't? So what happened to me on this joy journey? The first week, nervous, anxiety. I'm going to be around people. They're going to judge me. They're going to wonder where my friends are or my man is. And I did get asked those questions. And I actually just told them. I told them the truth. I said, no, I'm here by myself. I'm on a joy journey. Second week, I started finding my footing. I started really discovering things that I actually liked. I was still stumbling. I was still going to a couple places that just wasn't my vibe. I went to not a Buddhist monastery, temple. I went somewhere. I am a Christian. My spirit did not align with that. No judgment. Do what you do. I don't Bible thump. I do talk about God all the time, but whatever temple that was did not vibe with my spirit. I got out of there immediately and crossed it off the list. Okay, not a thing I actually want to do. Week 3. I was having a blast. Where I used to like being around people all the time, people asking me to come hang out was interrupting my dates with myself. I don't have time to come and hang out with you because I'm hanging out with me. And I have a romantic shower to take at 8 p.m. So please, we'll reschedule. Thank you. Week 4, I started to really like myself. I really started enjoying Keisha, who she is as a person, what she enjoys, how funny she is to herself. You're going to find that too. You're going to go from nervous to step out, having fun to step out, crossing things off the list that you thought you didn't like, really discovering the things you do like, really liking yourself. Now, I do have a Joy Journey PDF. It's free. It's a worksheet. If you email rebelliousjoy23@gmail.com, I can send that to you. So rather than you write all these things down by yourself, I'll just shoot you the email and you can go along on that sheet. There are a couple more things on the sheet than I discussed in this video that kind of guide you through, and I know it'll be really helpful. This is your start to rebelling against that stuck feeling and finding your joy. And I know if you stick with it, you will start to feel it. Stay rebellious. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, subscribe. And of course, share with somebody you think could really use this. When I was in my stuck spaces, I wish somebody would have told me to do this. But somebody did. The Holy Spirit. And now I'm sharing it with you because I know it helped me and I know it can help you. Comment down below maybe some of the things that you wrote on your list. I'd love some ideas because I'm still on my joy journey. It doesn't complete. You get to be on a joy journey forever. And that is a great thing. You do start feeling happy, but then you get to seek joy all the time. So put some things in the comments of what you're putting on your list because I think I'd like to try it. I love y'all and I'll see you next week.